Hey guys, it's Ted with OAXRAY, and today we're going to go over how Amazon weights reviews heavier to verified purchases over non-verified purchases. So today I was doing a little bit of online arbitrage, and I saw that this item, and it kind of caught my eye because this was hatchable and it was selling for like 3 or 4 times the price. Normally they're $60. They're selling for between $110, and I've seen all the way up to $140 today. It's really been fluctuating, the price. But one thing that I noticed was the star reviews. So this is something that I've never seen skewed this much, so I just had to make a video about it. And here we are. We see that the 5-star ratings, there are 35% of the ratings that have been left for this product are 5-star. But I see down here that 49%, almost half of the reviews for this item are negative. They're all 1 star, 49%. So this item should be ranked, according to my calculation, approximately like a 2.7. But here we are, and it shows a 4.2. And I was just racking my brain, like, why is this item so skewed? Why should this item be a 2.8, but it's showing that it is a 4.2? And as I did a little bit more investigation, I saw the reason why. So I'm going to click here on the reviews and move over to the review page here. And the answer to this question is, as we scroll down here and we look at just the verified reviews, we see that most of these are positive. So here we have 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. So our first 4 are all 5-star, and then we have a 2-star saying it was cracked. But then we go back to seeing all 5 stars. So on the first page, we have 9 5-stars and 1 2-star. And then as we go to the next page, we see essentially the same thing. We have 1 person who is verified saying they don't like it. But then we have 9 other people giving it a 5 or 4-star. And as we move along, we see this on every single page that most people, you know, there's a few 1-star, there's a few 3-stars, but almost all of these people are positive. They're all saying it's a great product. And whenever we do change one thing about this search, the results change drastically. So I go over to all reviewers, and all of a sudden we start seeing these non-verified purchases. That means Amazon doesn't know if this person actually ever bought the item, or if they are simply just going off of what they think the product is. So now the reviews are very different. So here we are, we see a 5-star, then a 1-star, then a 5-star, then a 1-star, then a couple 5-star and a 5 and 2. But on the first page, there's only 5. So only half of these are 5 stars on the first page. Everything else is a 1-star. And we have one common theme in mind whenever we see these 1-stars, and that is people are complaining about the price. No one is actually complaining about the item. They're all complaining about the inflated price. So it looks like Amazon has either an algorithm that can detect whenever an item is about the price, but more likely they just have some type of algorithm that whenever an item is not verified, it gets weighted differently. Maybe even, it might even get thrown out. So whenever I'm looking at this, it looks like more than half of the 1 or 2-star reviews are just related to the price. They have nothing to do with the actual product, and they're not verified. So here we have a 1-star not verified, 1-star not verified, 5 verified. So I just want everybody to be to notice things like this. Your Amazon star reviews are weighted in somehow towards verified purchases, because Amazon knows that you actually purchased this item. And if you're just leaving reviews, or if someone's just leaving reviews and they never actually purchased your item or an item at all, somehow Amazon is making a decision to throw these items out of the calculation. So do not worry if you have someone who is leaving negative reviews and they're not verified. It seems like Amazon has this kind of handled, because they've definitely been throwing out some of these reviews that have to do with price, and they are not verified reviewers, or verified reviews, sorry. So I just wanted everybody to be aware that the star rating is weighted. And if someone leaves you a non-verified review, somehow Amazon is making the calculation that that might not be a real purchase and they're not adding it into your star review. Now, it looks like by default, verified purchase only will show up in the review center here, where it shows all our reviews, but the person will still be able to see them if they change it to all reviews and check out all the reviews on your page. So it seems like if someone purchases or someone never purchases your item, but they decide to leave a negative feedback, then it's going to be a little more difficult for a buyer to see that. So you might not have as much to worry about in that situation. Before I ended this video, I did want to point out that if your item has no verified reviews, then Amazon seems to be going only off of the unverified reviews. So on this item, it has 89% 1 star. Whenever I actually look into this a little deeper, none of these are review or verified reviews. So if there are no verified reviews, then it looks like none of these are being thrown out. So on this item, I see some of the same people. It's actually interesting. Some of the names on here are the same, but the same people who were complaining about it being overpriced on this listing, they've essentially killed the entire listing because there's not a single, even though the item is still ranked pretty well at 10,000, there's not a single review that's positive that's actually verified. So on this item, since there are no verified reviews, then it just is what it is. So since most of these people are rating it 1 rating, it ends up being a 1.5 out of 5. So that indicates the importance of having positive verified reviews so that Amazon will throw out the things that are not verified, like all of these people who didn't actually purchase the item and are just leaving a negative feedback. Thank you guys very much. Have a nice day and make some money using OAXRAY.